Hey, thanks for waiting, man.
Uh,
Appreciate you. How you doing?
I feel I'm good. I feel like we got to chill with the trades. Like more than anything, this team needs their identity back. Like
You're right.
they need their
You're
fire
right.
back. Last year, every single game they came in with like a chip on their shoulder. They were like they came with something to prove. It's like this whole offseason they're talking about the revenge tour. Like, nah, you got to respect the NFL. Every single week they got professionals on the opposite side. Like take it 1 week at a time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you're worried about like something 16 weeks away. You got to worry about the process, like 1 week at a time. You got to do whatever it takes to beat the Jets next week. Like they got professionals too. It's not going to be as simple as just walking in and getting the dub. Like so, I feel like that's more important than any player itself. Like that mentality.
In that sense, the loss last week was necessary, right?
Yeah, I mean, like that's why I'm not tripping too hard about it because uh, I feel like that could be like a blessing in disguise. But obviously, there were like some negatives to take away. Like Jimmy, like I feel like that was just an okay performance. I thought like people were overreacting. I feel like that's a typical Jimmy performance to me.
Yeah. Well, elaborate. What do you mean?
Like I mean, he was just okay. Like he missed open guys down the field.
Yeah.
Whenever the pressure came, he panicked.
I think the problem is that Niner fans still believe that he's going to end up being Tom Brady. And I think the more that you see him, the more it sets in that he's not going to be that.
Nice.
That
Like,
he's going to settle in right around at like the 10th to 15th best quarterback in the league.
He has to understand his skill set first off. Like,
Yeah.
you got to understand he doesn't have an arm like Rodgers, Mahomes,
Nope.
Murray. Like, that's fine, but you just got to compensate for that by like, being like Tom Brady. Like Tom Brady's one of the smartest QBs in the league. He's best at like making quick decisions. It's like you just got to be precise because I mean. That one play where he was just doing a 360 in the pocket, looking like Michael Jackson.
Bad look. If he can't be a quick decision maker and a good decision maker, then he's not going to be a great quarterback.
Yeah, that's what he's got to focus on.
He has to.
I mean, last week you didn't play that well. That's fine. Just put it behind you. You got to focus on 1 week at a time. You can't let like whatever happened in the Super Bowl happen in the past. You can't let that affect how you play now. Like it's 1 week at a time. Otherwise, other teams are going to punk you.
Yep. And it looks like he's still kind of under the cloud of what happened in the Super Bowl. I mean, he got criticized by the whole world for 9 months. It's tough.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong here. Like, I just feel like on defense, Robert Saleh just rushes for every time and plays soft zone and just prays that the front four gets home and sacks the QB. Like, I gotta say, the most discouraging things from this game were Jimmy and the defensive game plan and lack of adjustments. Is that fair? Yeah, I mean,
those were the two most troubling things.
I get that you don't have the cornerbacks to really like run cover one and like a lot of man, but what you got to do instead is like at least like put some blitz packages in there, like just mix it up that suits your team's strengths. Like in that,
I would disagree with that. Against Kyler, you're not trying to sack him; you're trying to keep him in the pocket. So let's go back to that 3rd and 18 play. That was just it was basically the game in a microcosm. It was 3rd and 18. They give up a 25-yard scramble to Kyler Murray. Like unreal. How do you let that happen?
I remember at the end of the half, Niners are up 3, and then it's like 3rd and 16, and then Kyler just scrambles, and then he runs out of bounds, and then they get a field goal to tie it up to go into halftime.
Right. I just want to say real quick on that 3rd and 18, what Saleh did, I want to go back and watch the coach's film when it comes out, but if I remember quickly, he rushed 4. Yeah. And he had them doing like a 3-man stunt game. So like Eric Armstead looping around, knowing all this stuff. And first of all, that creates lanes. Second of all, why are you rushing 4 on 3rd and 18?
Yeah.
You're not even supposed to be trying to get the quarterback. Rush 3, cage him in the pocket, and drop 8. And make sure he doesn't have anywhere to throw or scramble. I don't get that. I mean, again, deviate from your philosophy and identity a little bit, especially when you're going against a team with unique talents who can destroy you.
Yeah, I think the key to stopping guys like Wilson and Murray is not really like trying to sack them, is having them throw over the O-line and don't go sack hunting.
Sure. I don't know. I'm just saying on 3rd and 18, I would rush 3.
Yeah, I see what you're saying, but we gotta talk about these wide receivers too. I mean,
but it's the same point where you're saying it's like, where's the defensive adjustment? Yeah. Where is the defensive call that responds to the particular team you're facing? Because I feel like the thing with the whole Pete Carroll, Gus Bradley, Dan Quinn, Robert Saleh coaching tree is that like they just do what they do for the benefit of their young players so they can play fast. But it's like, and that works a lot, but it doesn't work against Kyler Murray. Exactly. Let's be real specific. The Niners' issue on defense is defending mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah.
They can't do it. Because if they go against a team like the Packers who have Devontae Adams, they'll shut down Adams because Adams won't be able – I mean, Aaron Rodgers won't get him the ball. But if you have a quarterback who can buy a little bit of time, then all of a sudden you're getting destroyed.
Yeah.
So they knew that was an issue last year, and I don't see what they did. Robert Saleh, Kyle Shanahan, what's the adjustment? That should have been their homework this offseason. Here's our new way of stopping mobile quarterbacks. And they said during the training camp as well, our players just have more experience with it. Well, apparently not.
Oh, and also I want to talk about positive. Trent Williams, my God, that dude's a beast. That guy might be, I think he's the best player on the 49ers.
I think he is too. He just hadn't played in 2 years and comes in and makes it look easy.
Yeah, and the linebackers were good outside of Cohn. Fred was balling. Greenlaw's got hella good instincts because I just feel like he's just more instinctual than Cohn. Like he sees the play, and the difference between Cohn and Greenlaw is one, Greenlaw's a better tackler, and two, I honestly just feel like Greenlaw's the better athlete itself.
He's a better player. Greenlaw is a future playmaker. I mean, Greenlaw could be a guy who goes to Pro Bowls. Quan Alexander is a guy who probably won't be on this team next year.
I mean, we know who Quan is. This is who he's been since he's come into the league. He's just
Yeah, and I think the Niners thought that they could coach him up or improve him. No, he's who he is, and Greenlaw is the guy who has something special.
Yeah, but wide receiver wise, Trent Taylor, I don't think he should be getting on the field at all. I don't even know if the NFL wide receiver.
No, I agree with that. Whatever he showed in 2017 is gone.
Yeah, and I know Jawan Jennings struggled in camp, and I just feel like he's one of those guys. Like once you put that pads on, like he's gonna ball. I don't know why.
Interesting. Yeah, that's how he was in college. It's too bad he didn't get to show something in training camp.
Yeah, but I think they come back, and I don't think it's gonna be easy this week. But I think they get the dub somehow.
I agree. They better get the dub. There's no excuse. I don't care how many wide receivers you're missing. Beat the freaking Jets.
Yeah.
Their running back is Frank Gore.
I don't care how they get the win. If it's a 3-point win, it's the same as like a 17-point win. This season is going to be a grind. I'll take wins any way possible.
All right, man. I'm going to let you go, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, I appreciate
See you soon. For sure.